Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. In today's episode, we are going to talk more about aliens. We're going to talk about technology. We're going to talk about what we're seeing. So, this video that I'm about to show you, this video, among others, is what is really creating the stir in the UFO community in terms of asking the question, what is it that we are seeing? So let's watch it real quick.
This is a fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. The whole thing, dude. That's not LNS though, is it? It's not. That is LNS, dude. Well, if there's another thing, it's rotating.
Alright, so it rotates. Pretty amazing stuff. Pretty amazing technology. Is it alien? I don't know. Now what I want to do next is I want to go back in time. I want to go back to the 2nd of August, 216 BC. I want to go back to the Battle of Cannae, where Gaius Vero, commander of the Roman legions, faced off against Hannibal. Now we're on the battlefield, and we're getting ready to watch 80,000 Romans engage in battle with over 50,000 troops of Carthage. Now imagine that for a second. 80,000 Roman soldiers. 50,000 soldiers of Carthage getting ready to clash. Then all of a sudden, on the horizon, an object appears. That object is an AH-64 attack helicopter that then launches thermobaric Hellfire missiles against the Roman troops, or the troops loyal to Hannibal. What do you think the Roman soldiers, the troops of Carthage, would think that AH-64 helicopter is? They would probably think it's a beast from the gods, because they can't explain the technology. Nothing in their time would give them the ability to understand what they are seeing. An attack helicopter hovering in the air, launching these fiery objects that then kill hundreds of Roman legionnaires or Carthaginian legionnaires. Now let's fast forward to where we're at now. To this, what you see on the screen. Is this technology really that far ahead of what we reasonably believe we could do as a society, as a nation state? Now, these are atmospheric aircraft. This is not something that is indicative of a craft, an interplanetary spacecraft. I mean, it could be, but I am more prone to believe that it is purpose driven for operations on the planet Earth. I get it's rotating, it's going from 0.0 speed to Mach 1.1. But that's not impossible. It's not impossible. Under these conditions, we perceive it as being impossible. But realistically, we do have systems that can go, such as missiles, vertical launch missiles, that can go from a stationary to well over Mach 1.1. Now look, I get it. These things are behaving in a manner that, in terms of technology, in terms of propulsion, in terms of what we know of rocketry, and obviously these are not rockets. These are being, the propulsion system is much different than what we're used to seeing. But that's not to say that that technology does not exist. But again, go back to 200 years BC and imagine the Romans seeing an attack helicopter. Would they believe it's aliens? Would they have any conception of what aliens are? So our explanation, as opposed to calling these things instruments of God, well, we're calling them aliens. Because the technology is alien to us. We don't understand it. In the 40s, most people did not understand the concept of splitting the atom, creating atomic bombs, hydrogen bombs. It was unknown. It wasn't conceivable. So I ask, is this technology conceivable? I mean, we can see it. It exists. It's here. It's in front of us. Is it a system or a craft designed for interplanetary travel, bridging the vast chasm of space? I don't know. I mean, it's not going light speed. It's not even going anywhere near that sort of technology. We're not looking at that. Again, realistically, we're looking at something that has a really kind of an unknown propulsion system and is going from 0 to Mach 1, Mach 1.1, whatever they tracked it at. But does that make it an alien? No, it doesn't. It makes it technology, Earth-based technology, it's here on the planet, that we simply can't explain as of yet. But again, go to Kansas, if you're Robert Oppenheimer, and try to explain to a farmer splitting the atom, creating a nuclear bomb, an atomic bomb. Let's continue this. Okay, he's yelling, "Whoa, I got it, haha, woohoo." The reason he's doing that is because he got it to auto track. He could see this on his radar, okay? He could see something on his radar. If you were an advanced alien species, technology to bridge the gulf of space? Is your technology capable to jam radars? Does it have the ability maybe not to be tracked by a earthbound species whose technology is far below what you may possess as an alien species? Yet here we go. We are able to track it. It's showing up on white hot on this guy's targeting pod, and he's able to track it. His targeting systems can track this thing. Here we go.
Roger. That's shooting. Did you talk to moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Look at it fly.
Okay, just because it's moving fast and you can't explain what it is, it does not make it an alien spacecraft. It's something that you normally don't see. Maybe as an F-18 pilot, you probably are used to seeing civilian aircraft, other military aircraft. So, at the end of the day, I would have to say this is more likely than not some sort of earthbound, earth-created, human-created flying object. Probably more likely a very advanced drone system that we're simply not aware of. And the United States government is not going to announce that, yep, that was our DARPA project you locked onto. Sorry about that. It's not going to happen. They're going to deny it. Just as what was denied, what was happening in New Mexico during the creation of the first atomic bomb. In all probability, this is a new type of propulsion system we have created here on Earth. Now, is it possible that this could be from not of this world? Yeah, absolutely. But I would say it's more probable that it is of this world. It's not the kind of fantastical technology that at least I would envision of an alien species that has the ability to go from point A, the Alpha Centauri star system, to the planet Earth, light years. This is not light speed technology. It's not what this is. And I would have to think if it was an alien race, an alien species visiting us, given that technology that it would take just in terms of being years ahead of what we would have here, and something that we probably can't even comprehend at this point. But this is something I can comprehend. This doesn't look any more fantastical than tracking a missile, a cruise missile or something like that. Now I get it stops and it goes from Mach 1.1 to 0. But is that fantastical? If you just factor in some sort of new propulsion system, some electromagnetic propulsion system that we simply don't understand yet. Possibly. Here, we'll finish up here. And that's it. So, feel free to look at these, Are they alien? Probably not. Probably not. But who knows?